just because you brought it up, I'm curious, just your experience of working with men and pornography. I don't need you to, front as an expert here. Obviously,
No.
I'm sure in your work with men, it is something that gets brought up quite a bit.
You
So
know,
just
it's so interesting because I will just be honest and say it doesn't come up as much as I would
mm,
think it would. And I don't know why that is. And so I don't know if it's something that men don't bring to me as much, like they would bring it to you rather than bring to me. So I've definitely had conversations about it and definitely, again, supported men in kind of that deeper sense of like, usually what I find, and this may be only a piece of it because you've done a lot more work with this, but usually what I find is there's a kind of loneliness or isolation or separation that they feel like I can't talk about this with my partner. She's not open to me.
mm,
And so I don't have any other option. So I think the men who are struggling with porn first don't come to me as much. But if it's happening like later in a relationship where nothing's happening and then porn comes in, I think that's when we tend to talk about it, or when men come to me about it.
yeah, it makes all the sense in the world because I get men that reach out to me daily, and many times I am that first person,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it is because that is actually who I'm trying to attract. I
Right.
mean,
And they
I'm
trust you. You've been through that journey.
yeah, so I could see where in a case like you, like they're not even at the point where they're even consciously thinking that it is the problem. So why would I bring
Right.
it up with this other female that's actually not hiring me because I have a porn problem? She's hiring me because I have a relationship issue that we're going to navigate through.
Yes.
So I would be
And then porn can come up like, oh, how do you use it? Or is it a part of your life? But right, they're not necessarily coming to me first because of that.
man, like I want to go somewhere, but I'm just gonna do it.
Okay,
I would
do
be
it.
fascinated, like if you built that into like your assessment at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, like if almost you gathered that information
Yeah.
without him knowing,
Yep.
because I have to, I mean, I don't want to say with certainty, but I have to assume that in your lifetime of coaching, that there
Yes.
have been so many men
Of
that
course.
are this is actually
Yeah.
the root cause of their problem. But the fact that
Mhm.
they're not even talking about it may make your job that much more difficult. Where if you could like
Yeah.
point the purple elephant that's sitting in the room, that
Yeah.
no, 90%, and obviously I'm speaking very uh this is my world that I work in. So am I saying that every relationship broken is due to porn? No, that's not the case. But knowing the statistics, knowing that 70% of men are viewing porn at least once a week, and knowing the negative outcomes and side effects of that usage, I would have to say that a larger portion of men are coming to you with that being a problem.
Well, it's so interesting because I also think about who's coming to me. So if men are single and right. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? I mean, I think you and I could have a really long conversation about this. And it would be great for me to start having that assessment, in the beginning and just see, okay, how is porn a part of your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it is in his life and it's not being shared with her, like if it's a secret,
Yep.
that I have to assume
That
is
creates a distance.
yeah. No
Yeah.
matter how much of the other work that you do, if there's still that one little secret, like you're not 100% authentic. You're not
Yeah.
100% vulnerable, which is one little tiny bit secret. So